Hey everyone, and welcome to A Degree from YouTube, which is a DIY channel. One of my favorite things to do, one of my favorite pastimes is table tennis. That's why you see me posting a lot of content about table tennis on this channel.
And today we're going to be talking about a quick tip here. Now, when I go to the table tennis club, I like to make sure, and what I've noticed about other players is they want to make sure to protect their table tennis ball and make sure it doesn't get stolen. Is right there initial in the middle of the ball.
And I'm gonna tell you why you shouldn't do this, but you can do whatever you like. It really doesn't matter. It depends on how serious you are about the sport.
Marking up your ball is actually illegal. And that's what I mean by how serious you are at the sport or not, and whether this is relevant to you or not. Marking the ball is completely legal. You cannot do that in competition sport.
Anyways, another reason you shouldn't mark your ball and put initials there is because it kind of helps the other player, your opponent, and yourself read the spin.
Which is actually a good thing. If you're a beginner, you may want to mark your balls all the way around, and it helps you learn spin fairly quickly. But I think the other side of that is when you get a ball and you're playing somebody in competition and they have a ball that's unmarked, then you're gonna have a lot of trouble reading that spin. You're not gonna know what to do. Look, this ball right here has no marks on it, except it's a little used. But for example, if you're using a ball with no marks on it, all of a sudden when you're used to using a ball like this with all these marks on it and your initials, you're gonna have a lot of trouble in that match, and you'll probably lose because you'll have trouble reading the other opponent's spin, especially if you're a beginner.
So what I like to do is not mark the ball like this.
Try not putting your initials there and marking it all up, because it's illegal and it spoils you. It spoils you.
So I like to use Nitakus. Nitakus are my favorite table tennis ball to use, and I'm
spoiled. I won't use any other ball. If I'm practicing, if I'm hitting, you got a Nitaku. If you don't have a Nitaku, then I'll break your ball. I won't do that. But
so, anyways, when I mark my Nitaku balls, I do not write my initials on them. And I thought this was a really cool tip that you can use at your club. And hopefully a lot of people don't catch on to it, but if they do, it's okay because there's a lot of options for it.
What I like to do is mark them with a highlighter. So for example, with Nitakus, I just highlight the Nitaku. And it's pretty cool because when I go into the club now and I have a pink Nitaku, they're like, oh cool, did Nitaku come out with a brand new ball? And no, they didn't. I just marked it with the highlighter.
So you can use any of these markers, which I picked up from Home Depot, Office Depot, and the only one I don't recommend is yellow, because yellow fades too easily and it'll be hard to recognize which ball is yours.
But any other color highlighter you can use. And just get a whole pack, because if a lot of people in your club catch on to this, they're gonna start doing it too.
Now when it comes to what highlighter to use when marking your table tennis ball,
you can use pink, blue, orange, purple, or green. But it doesn't matter, you can use any color you like, they're all the same.
Now to all the table tennis junkies out there, if you like this type of content, I post a lot of table tennis videos on my channel because I absolutely love the sport.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for future content. It will really help my channel out a lot, and there's a few other videos you can check out, like this one right here, down there, and subscribe if you haven't already.